So the message coming through, guys, is there's something that you are wanting to create. You may be in the throes of creating it now, but you're being urged to keep your plans and keep your progress to yourself, or at least keeping your progress or your thoughts to a minimum when you're talking to certain people, because there's a certain person or people around you that are not truly excited for you. Even though their words may come across as encouraging, the energy behind it does not match. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here. I really, really do love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. Let's see what comes out. You can actually feel it. I get that they ask questions about it, but you can feel the intentions behind the questions. And it's not to input, oh wow, it's not to input positive energy towards it. It's more to find out where you're at with it, what you're doing, how far along are you, is this going to exceed their successes, etc., right? So we've got decision, manipulation, and journey. Again, you are being asked to make the decision to keep your journey to yourself. And I get with the manipulator here, not only in a, everyday manipulation human kind of way, but the energy behind what they are pushing towards you is manipulation also. Okay, they're trying to lead it in a certain direction that is not going to, or that doesn't support your path, your journey. I also get when they're asking the questions about it, they just want to know that one thing. When you start going into, oh, it's really working out well, everything's sort of falling into place, the energy shifts, right? They shut it down. They don't want to hear about the goodness or the positive of the path of your creation. Maybe even changing the subject, like, okay, I've found out what I want to know, that's it now. Now they will go change the subject to something that they're doing or successes that they're having, because they don't truly want to hear about the positive side of what you're creating. Let's get these. You know the difference. You weren't born yesterday. You didn't come down in the last spiritual shower. Follow what you're feeling. It's like you're a person who truly feels happy for another person when they're talking about, what they're doing and where they're headed and successes that they're having. And that's why you know the difference. You're there with encouraging words. Your heart is in it. And you can definitely, you get it. You feel it. You'll look at the positives of the journey. And if other people, I'm not talking about these people in particular, but when a person is talking to you about what they're doing and their successes and blah, 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 you will always, if a person says, yeah, I'm having trouble with da, 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 or I'm feeling like, you know, how can I push it to that next level? You will always come back with encouraging solutions, or try to turn that person's doubt into positive motivation. And you just don't get this from this person or these people. It could be someone within your personal circle here that doesn't want to see this new beginning come into fruition, who doesn't want to, and actually envies the fire within you, who doesn't want you to reach this certain level of fulfillment. Look at all these new beginnings. We've got fire, water, air, it makes them feel inadequate about where they are. And it's not even that they're in a difficult place, right? It's not even like they are struggling, or they just don't want you to exceed where they are. And you can bet your bottom dollar that if they are feeling this way towards you, it's because they know that this is going to be, so keep going, that this is going to be successful. Keep going. Look at it, facade. So it could be a facade from someone who is in your immediate circle, right? Family, close friends, da da da. Even though this person puts this manipulation onto what it is that you're building, you're being urged to push through that. Keep your eyes on the prize. Trust in what you're creating. This is being guided by your spiritual team. It is like new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. This is just amplified. Keep moving on your journey, but keep your lips zipped. All right, we'll pull one of these. Put these to the side. And they may hide it well. Like, they're not going to openly come out and say, oh, that's a bad idea, don't move towards that. Yeah, but what about this? You know, it might be just the way that they are when they're talking with you about it. You may come up with something new that's happening with whatever it is with your project, and there's just no response to it. When they try to change the subject, they don't really want to face, you know, the good that is happening. They don't want to talk about it. Wellness and prayer. Heart chakra. Pineal and pituitary chakra. Trust, okay? It's about trust here. Sapphire could be relevant, and aventurine could be relevant. Keep your heart open to the passion that you feel for this goal. Don't let anything sway you off your path. This is definitely being guided here, okay? And amplified new beginning. So keep moving towards that new beginning. They're curious to know whether this is like just jibber jabber talk, right? Or if you're serious about it. Almost like they may have come out and said, oh, I've been thinking about how to maybe do that myself, or gaining insight. Almost like it was comfortable with them, like, yeah, it was all good to talk about it when it was just an idea. And now that you're taking steps towards that, that they see an actual journey forming towards it, it's like getting a little bit more uncomfortable for them. Weaving vitality, rebirth, flexibility, blessing. This is a blessing that is being bestowed upon you from your spiritual ancestor guides, okay? You've got guardian trees, so it is protected. Hence why trust and keep going. Rooted wisdom. This has got the potential to be you know, something that lasts, generational stability. Spirit of the forest, again with your ancestors, there is definitely a connection here that is pushing you towards this earthly abundance coming out here. Definitely going to be worth the journey. We've got rituals of purification, tradition and connection. Again with the connection, but what I'm getting is like this is going to become something, it's like not only generational wealth, not only generational security, but there are going to be generations that come that are going to want to be involved in this. It's like a family affair where everybody will have a position or a place. The ancient ruler of the waters, power, wisdom, connection. Again with the connection, blissful blossoms, joy, beauty and celebration. This is what the abundance that it's going to bring in for you. Hidden superpowers also underneath there. Modesty, simplicity, strength. To you it's just like, this is just an idea. You don't actually understand what you're creating. You don't understand the magnitude of what it is that you're creating, but believe it's going to be amazing. I just heard it's your time, it's your turn. At first it was just an idea inside your mind, and you kept sort of talking yourself out of this. This could be a recent thing where it's like, no, I want to follow this, I want to follow this path. I believe like you're gaining more confidence in yourself. They may have even tried to instill doubt in you, even when it was an idea, like bringing up all of the, you know, roadblocks that could possibly come about, but you're gaining more confidence in the idea. The more you think about it, the more you research it, the more you dive into it, the more you ask for guidance and the answers come to you, the more you're feeling confident in where it can lead and what you can create. You don't fully understand right now the capacity of it, but you are again being urged to keep going and trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the guidance that you're receiving. It's like tortoise in the hare. No. Yeah, tortoise in the hare. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Vitality. You may have been stuck in like a very dark spiritual place for some time. You believed that it was your health that was suffering. I'm hearing, what do you call that? Hypochondriac. I was going to say contradiction. I was what wanted to come out. I was feeling hypochondriac, but contradiction is what wanted to come out of my mouth, which is really strange, because contradictory to that is contradiction, if that makes sense. It's like you believed that you were unwell, like physically unwell, but it was more a spiritual thing that you were going through, almost like you'd lost hope. Okay, you'd lost hope in yourself, in life, in being able to create something, but no, divine love stepped in. The path was illuminated for you. Oof. Even forgiving people that had wronged you in the path in regard to certain, in regard to life, whether that be betrayal of friendship or, you know, someone ripping you off in business or losing something or whatever it might be. You've chosen to move past these things. You've spiritually grown and you've chosen to move past these things, and that is good for your spiritual self, which is now creating, you're feeling a lot stronger. You're gaining strength. Hidden worlds coming out here, also divine love. So it's not like it's just like you're tapping into the spiritual side a little bit more. You're trusting what is being illuminated to you. So the message is coming through from your connection to Spirit of the Forest, you know, to your spiritual team, I mean, because I was going to say spiritual of the forest, your ancestors, your spiritual guides. We've got a lot of connection coming out here. For a lot of you, it was connection to the earth, earthly abundance, okay, that has revitalized your conditions. It was just taking on a lot. You were going through a lot. You're starting to gain strength. You've gained your hope back. Oh, hope of building prosperity. Hope in the beauty of life, you know, hope in being able to create and also to alchemize what you've been through into prosperity, into creativity. And this has happened through healing. After a dark night of the soul, you cannot even make it up. I believe that's what this person sees. They're seeing all of this that you've been through. Okay, they're seeing your emotion change. They're seeing you overcome the battle. You may talk openly about guidance that you receive, or maybe not guidance, but synchronicities that you receive. They see how that sort of builds your emotional state, how you're getting stronger and stronger. Your health is improving. You're starting to get up now. You're starting to actually make steps towards this. This person does not want you to see you become more successful than them. They don't want to see you gain your confidence back. Almost like they don't want to see you gain your independence. You're becoming more certain of your path, certain of yourself. They don't like it. And it's not even that you've got a resentful bone in your body for this person or these people. You're just moving on. You're just water off a duck's back. You're moving towards your path. This is what you're doing. It's going to be slow and steady. Wins the race in the end is your outlook. You don't need to be competing with anyone. You're not in competition with anybody. You're on your own journey. You don't want to make a big scene about it. You don't want to say, ah, you were there for me. You'll just be there. You're just letting it be. It is what it is. And I am that I am. And I am what I am. One thing that you do need to do is stop giving the information that they are thriving off, that they are using against you. There's still an energy transfer that they input to what it is that you're creating, okay? You need to remember that. Don't let that energy either infiltrate you. Put your protective bubble on. Keep yourself in that protective bubble. And all you need to do is picture yourself in that protective bubble. Send it out to God, send it out to your spiritual team, okay? Everything within that bubble, please protect. Only let light into this space. I think it's more important to you because you could still be in vulnerable stages of coming out of whatever battle it is that you have personally gone through. Explore fullness. You're still exploring that fullness, that wholeness within yourself. You're still getting there. I get that the illumination on this particular journey that has been given to you from your ancestors, from your spiritual team, is what has given you back the motivation. May have been something that you talked about for years, never got to a point of being able to move in that direction, but you're definitely taking this. It's unraveling now. Your crown chakra has been activated. The illumination that you have been given is definitely what has given you this motivation. Let go of control. It's in God's hands. Okay, release old patterns here. Could have something to do with the community, helping people. Helping humanity. Got spacious mind and soul. Fill up your cup. It's time to fill up your own cup. Listen from the heart. Your body is like a book. Take all of that wisdom that you've learnt from your experiences and move that forward with you. Could still be in the early stages. Like I said, this is something that you have thought about. You see, you've done all of the thought behind it. Maybe when you were down and out, right, you were like, okay, well, I could do this, I could do that, and I could... There may have been numerous ideas that you had that are going to actually come into play when you follow this one direction. So all of these different ideas, it's almost like different ideas under one umbrella. Okay, so you were thinking of this, you were thinking of that, you were thinking of that, nothing really eventuated, but now you have been, this has been illuminated to you. You're feeling quite passionate about this, moving towards it, you're planning for it, and all of these other little things that you were sort of thinking about are going to come into play. So the groundwork and the mind work, or the thought process behind what you have been doing while you've been down and out, excuse me, excuse me, or whatever it might be, are going to be relevant moving forward for the path that you're moving forward. That has something to do with community. Okay, sorry guys. The reason that you're being asked to keep it under wraps is because it is in the early stages. It still needs protection, okay? It needs for you to be fully on board with it. Not only to receive the illumination and the guidance that you're getting, but for you to truly know that this is going to be your direction, or to know that it's going to come into fruition. So, hence, put the bubble of protection around you, because any negative energies that come in can attach themselves to you. And you will lose that knowing of where you're going. It needs for you to see that, the full picture, rather than fragmented. Oh, I see this part, but then, you know, doubt here, and then I see this part, but then doubt there. You need to stay focused on the full picture. Let go of control. Trust what is unraveling. Trust where you're being guided, and release these old patterns of taking other people's energy on board. Getting stuck in the maze, you know, of thought patterns, of other people's projections upon you, other people's doubts, other people's envy and jealousy, okay, and negative energy in totality. If you're being asked, oh, so how's it all going? Yeah, really good, making progress, you know, or even just, yeah, really good, still whatever, you know, but don't expose what stage you're at, where you're at with it, because that will be the target of manipulation, the target of negative energy. Okay, let's grab some of these. And you don't have to lie, you don't have to do anything like that. You just need to, like, don't give people the full story, okay? Keep it brief. Yeah, it's good, I'm working on it, because that is the truth. Just flipped. I'm working on it. Love it. Move towards it. Work on it. Yes. Don't expose everything. Don't expose everything about your successes and your or your advancement and your successes. Okay? Keep some things hidden. You don't need to tell everybody about the movement and the progress that you're making. You don't even have to tell everyone about the messages that come through to you, like the synchronicities. Oh my God, I saw this white dove and it just sat at my window and da-da-da. No. Okay? No. Oh, I just got that as like a treasured gift. And I'm not saying with everybody. You know the people who are truly there for you. You know the people that you can open up to. I think it's best just to keep your progress under wraps and talk to those certain few people that you know have your back, have your heart, have your best intentions at heart, okay? And the people that are coming through, the negative people that are coming through in this reading, zip it. Definitely do not talk about the next moves or your next steps, especially before you've made them. Let their imaginations run wild, yeah? Reverse that energy. Because if they're sitting there going, oh, wow, well, I know that they're doing really well, and da-da-da-da-da, let them wallow in that energy rather than taking that energy on board for yourself. Whew. Look at it. Look at it. Do, do, do. Let them be in conflict. Let them explode themselves rather than them, you know, when you keep it secret, rather than them putting this Five of Swords Tower energy into you and on your path, on your new beginning. They are left in this energy about where you're headed while you're off skipping into the you know, sunset on your purpose. Early stages also coming through here. Very important that you protect it. Everything is happening in divine timing. You need to understand that divine timing, and don't disclose anything about where you're headed or what you have accumulated or the stages that you're in. Okay, this is what you're being asked to do. Just keep moving on your path, filling your own, you know, positivity cup, following your own positivity cup. You're going to know what direction to move in. You don't need outside people to validate this path for you. You've got it. You've got it in the bag. You're already doing it. And as the path unfolds, it will speak for itself, okay? As the path unfolds and you're walking that journey, and then certain things are becoming evident, that is going to speak for itself. You don't need to say anything, because the progress that you make is going to talk for itself. And it's not to be scared of their energy either. It's just not giving them an in. Do not be scared. You're not being asked to be secretive because to be scared of this person or the energy. It is to just protect what's sacred and not to give them an in, okay? Not everybody has your best intentions at heart. This is what you need to realize. And God himself shall wipe away all tears. You do not walk alone. God's angels hover near and all about. His love surrounds you. And of this be sure, that I, Jesus, will never leave you comfortless. You don't need other people's validations. Boom. I could see peace instead of this. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. You can go on this journey and have the guidance from our Most High, okay, and from your spiritual team who have your heart 100%. And that is all you need. You don't need validation from anyone else outside of this. This is what this is validating and confirming for you now. Let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. A sense of separation from God is the only lack you really need to correct. Oops. Not everyone needs access to what you're building. Okay. Metatron, you have a divine calling. This could be what the community is about. Okay, what it is that you want to build is something to do with the community. It can be many different levels. We don't need to go through the levels of what it is. If you're thinking about helping anyone in any capacity whatsoever, this is your confirmation. Metatron, you have a divine calling. God and the angels are recruiting you. Where you are is where you have been strategically placed. Trust what you are facing now has everything to do with what you are here to heal, and that it will lead to a life that is aligned to meaning and purpose. You are here to make a difference, and it must begin with where you are right now. The activation is, I am ready to fulfill the call of my soul. Like we was coming out here, this is in the early stages. Elohim, karmic debts are paid. This could be what you've been going through, a karmic release, generational karmic release, past lives karmic release. Karmic debts are paid. Release yourself from the pain of guilt. Your debts are paid. Who you were in the past is not who you are today. If you had known then what you know now, you would have made different choices, but you cannot change what has happened. You can only change how you move forward. Release yourself from the past. The activation is, I take responsibility for my own karma. You've been through that. You've been through it. And now it's time to release it. All right, we're going to bring this to a close, but we're just going to grab out a couple of these and then our affirmations. Keep your focus where it belongs, on where you're being guided to. You must have done a lot of work within yourself, okay? And look, it's playing out now. Granted, it's in the early stages, but it's healing. I heard this really interesting thing, you know, 666 it is actually, because there's 6 protons, 6, I don't know, whatever it is. I think you guys would know, look it up. But we're told to believe that 666 is an evil number, but it is actually our makeup, our human, it could be our spiritual. I wish I'd looked at the, paid more attention to what I saw. But if you look it up, 666, the 6 protons, 6 whatever it is, it makes us up. Nature came out before, okay? So healing, nature, and patience for your creativity is what is being called for. You don't need to rush out and scream it to the world. You just need to stick with God, stick to your spiritual team, stick with you, trust yourself, trust the timing, trust the process, trust what it is that you are going through right now. Trust the outcome. Let go of control and trust the outcome. Like I said, when the time is right, it will speak for itself. You don't need to be telling people where you're at with it. Protect it. It's sacred. We've got 77. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits and fears that came out. Thank you for the message, God. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. You are brave. Keep it under wraps. Protect the sacred abundance, the sacred gift that you have been given to move towards this calling. 55, substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. You are evolving. You are healing. You are inspiring. You are creative. You're supported, okay, is also coming out, but we've had that through here as well, that you are supported on this journey. Trust in the ones that support you. And I'm talking about in the physical, in the spiritual realm. Trust in the ones that support you. You've got your team, and I'm not saying you have to keep this fully to yourself, but Be aware of who you disclose it to, okay? 21, you're highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. You are inspiring. 21, 21111 could be relevant. 75, 77, 55, 44 could be relevant. 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. You are creative, absolutely brilliant. Now, let's get one of these. Let's just quickly, before we get those and finish up, can you show us the path? Can you show us the outcome? Show us what we need to see. I love it. I love it. It's like working with other people, right? Coming together as a community, as a collective. Working with one another. Your gift is meant to be built into something real, and your gift could be your heart chakra. We had the heart chakra coming out earlier. Okay, it could be this is why this is your calling. You have been called upon. This is why you had to go through what you went through, but you're not meant to do it alone. It is a, you know, collaboration, learning as you go. Don't let anyone tarnish that learning, hence hush hush. Almost like a recognition of like-minded people. This is the energy that you're being asked to sort of pull in and trust, is the energy of like-mindedness to yourself, allowing the right people in, and allowing the right people to see the value of what you are creating. And they are going to be sent to you from God, from our Most High, from your spiritual team. Your heart chakra is your heart, or you're just the beautiful person that you are, is your talent. This is why you've been through what you've been through. You've been through the darkness, okay? And you're ready to step back into the light with that darkness. To allow that combined power to move forward and help other people. Community, okay? This is also to recognize, you know, what you've been working on behind the scenes, the thought processes that you've been going through coming to fruition, okay? So the thought process of what it is that you've been building is over now. It's time to move it forward to the next step. And this is why you need to keep it hush hush. This may have just been like ideas that you threw around with people. Again, not everyone is going to be happy for you. So now that you're now ready to take those ideas and, you know, refine them and structure them into tangible movement, tangible steps forward, it's time to keep it quiet. Building that foundation. You don't want the foundation to crumble before it has a chance to form, okay, and to solidify. Oh, you know you can do it. Live your dream. You know you can do it. Live your dream. Positive growth is taking place within you. Know it. It says believe, but know it. What you think is what you create. You cannot even make it up. And your loved ones are guiding you from your loved ones are guiding you from above. Okay. Was there one that flipped? Sorry, I thought I felt one flip. Nope. This is the one. I'm a conscious creator of the energy around me. This is what we're talking about. Keep the negative out. Protective bubble. Keep the positive in. Negative can get the heck out. Okay? I am a conscious creator of the energy around me. You need to surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself in God's love, in your ancestors, spirit guides' love. Okay? That is all you need until this bad boy is built. I let go of control and surrender my expectations of love to beautiful synchronicity. So trust what it is that you're getting. When you feel that, oh, I don't really want to talk about it with you, or oh, I feel that, automatically put up your shield, put your protective bubble around you, and do not disclose anything until it's built. Okay? As my love and experience grows, the consciousness of my sacred spirit evolves. So early stages, okay? You're still experiencing, it's in the early growth. As you progress, things will start solidifying. Then you don't have to talk about it. You're being asked just to not talk about it because it's going to speak for itself. That just came through just then. I know that I've said it during the read, but that just came through again. So this is why keep it under wraps. I know that you may be excited to talk about it. You may want to share it with certain people, but no, keep it to yourself. I am a conscious creator of the energy around me. I love this reading for you guys. Keep going. Do not give up. Trust in yourself. Trust in the guidance. And create your little heart out. Because that's what this is about. This is your reading. If you resonate, please pop a like on the video and share it for other collective to be able to receive this message. If you vibe with my energy, or you want to become a part of our beautiful soul collective here, subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to stay up to date with messages that come through, hit that notification bell, guys. Thank you for bringing your energy through to bring these messages through. I really do love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you always. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy creation. Happy creating. Keep shining.